Peer-to-peer network. Peer-to-peer.
You buat.
Okay. Okay. Okay, silakan.
Sekejap. Puan ada dua puan.
Tak apa. Present je ada dua. Siapa present dapat markah. Boleh.
Okay. Siapa nak present dulu?
Boleh? Siapa dulu? Kini siapa? Danish. Danish boleh?
Present dulu Okay. So, okay. Good morning. Assalamualaikum and good morning Consider Teacher Ahmad and fellow friends. So, in this morning, I would like to present about peer-to-peer. Okay. So, my name is Muhammad Danish Ash bin Nur Izwan. My matric number is 15DTK20F 1009. Okay. So, okay. So, this is the contents of this presentation. So, first of all, we are going to learn about definition of peer-to-peer, which is the short form is P2P. And then the advantages and disadvantages of P2P. And then P2P vs client network that explained by Irham Muzami just now. Okay, and then my own application of P2P. And lastly, the conclusion. Okay, so we proceed to the first one, which is definition of P2P. So, you want to know what is peer-to-peer actually, okay? So, this is the definition of P2P. Alright, so a P2P network is created when two or more PCs are connected and share resource without going through a separate server. So, we don't need to use a server to connect each computer. Okay, there is also P2P service in online, like online marketplace and then cryptocurrency itself. Okay, so if we want to integrate by each other, we don't need to use like a third party platform. Okay, so P2P was popularized by file sharing system such as the music sharing application Napster. It was originally released in 1999. Okay, Napster is a software that amplifies sharing digital audio files, typically audio songs encoded in MP3 format. Okay, so now we proceed to advantages and disadvantages. Is it good to use P2P? Okay, so now we going to know about advantages of P2P first. So first of all, the main objective of P2P, in my opinion, it is for easy file sharing. Okay, it is easy for file sharing because every computer that running a P2P program such as BitTorrent, okay, they can download or use the file with the same file with each other. Okay, so P2P network can share files quickly over large distance. Okay, the second advantage of P2P, it is reliability. Okay, remain functional even if the central server crash. So it is same like a series circuit and parallel circuit. Okay, so P2P is a parallel circuit, which if the one bulb is not working, so other will still working. Okay, but like client server that Irham explained just now, it is like a series circuit. Okay, so that is for easier understanding. Alright, so the third point, it is for reduce our cost because we know just now there is no need to invest in a separate computer for a server. Okay, we don't need a server like a client server network. Okay, and then lastly, it is high performance. Like Irham Muzamil just explained just now, if we use client server that have low performance, it will less effective compared to P2P network. It can improve its performance when more client join it. Okay, so now, we proceed to disadvantages of P2P. So first of all, is P2P, if we use P2P network, it will expose our personal information. Okay, for such as like we open internet and we access to certain website, okay, then it will expose our IP address. So IP address is like people will know our location. Okay, it is quite risky for us. Okay, so then for second disadvantage of P2P, for backup recovery, since the data is not centralized like client server network, so it is safe on various systems. So we need to search for it. Okay. So it is a bit tough compared to client server network. Okay. So the third one is maybe P2P may place illegal content because P2P network provider will not filter the file that people choose to download. So we can easily download illegal content in the internet. Okay, we also can use VPN, virtual private network, to access banned website in the internet. Okay, so for security, because it is peer-to-peer, no central server, so other user can easily log in our account, which means they can hack our account easily. Okay, alright. So now we proceed to P2P vs client server. So as we know, in client server, centralized server is used to store the data. Meanwhile, in peer-to-peer, each peer has its own data. So the computer act as a client and also server. Okay, but in client server network, the computer will act as a client. So the client will get data from a server, from another computer. Okay, but in P2P, the computer, it is client and server itself, its own self. Okay, so about security, so P2P is less secure because our IP address would be exposed when we surf in the internet compared to client server. Okay, so for P2P, it is less expensive, less cost. We use less cost compared to client network because no server is needed. Compared to client network, we need to use a server. Okay, so now this is my own application. So I use P2P service in my trading. So actually I am a trader. So I am a Bitcoin and crypto trader. So I would like to brief introduction about Bitcoin and crypto. So Bitcoin itself, it is a peer-to-peer online currency. Which means no bank will cannot control our money, our Bitcoin or cryptocurrency. Okay, so meaning that all transaction happen directly between equal independent network participants. Okay, so whenever I want to trade, okay, basically, usually I will trade in the midnight. Okay, in the midnight I will trade. So I need to use P2P service method in exchanger. So basically, exchanger is a place where we can buy and sell Bitcoin or cryptocurrency. Okay, so I will buy USDT in the exchanger. So when I have bought the USDT, only that I can trade to buy which coin I want. Okay, so now we'll do the step. Okay, so these are the steps. So this is my own application of P2P. So this is a hobby application, which is the exchanger where we can buy and sell our crypto. So as you can see, alright, there is a button, P2P button that allow me to buy USDT. USDT is like money that we can buy things like in Malaysia we use MYR to buy pressure box or anything else. But in crypto we need to use USDT to buy the coin that we want. Okay, so it allow me to buy USDT from the seller in the exchange. So you can see in the middle there is a lot of seller. Okay, there's a lot of seller. They have there is Zizian, Tunisian. Okay, so we can choose the seller. So after I have bought the USDT, only that I can buy, for instance, like Bitcoin. You can see BTC/USDT, which means if I want to buy Bitcoin, I need to buy USDT first. Okay, I cannot directly use my our local currency, which is MYR. Okay, so this is my own application of P2P service that I use every day. Okay, so as a conclusion, P2P is very useful for file sharing, and the most important is it is decentralized. So we can do what we want without a central server compared to client server network. But we need to keep in mind that P2P is quite risky if we don't manage it properly, because we can do what we want. So if we use P2P, we need to install our own antivirus and so on compared to central server. Okay, they will have a server that will control all the computer. Alright. So I think that's all from me. Thank you so much.
Alright. Oh, serius ke awak masuk tu?
Masuk apa bang?
Tu yang Bitcoin tu.
Saya memang dah setahun lebih dah saya trade.
Ya ke? Oh. Buka sikit kamera mana orang je. Tengok sikit.
Sini. Bang boleh
Okay.
Bang boleh tengoklah YouTube saya setiap hari cerita pasal benda ni.
Oh, hebatnya awak. Cantik awak punya ni. Bagus, kreatif. So, bila suruh student present, kita nampak macam-macam kreatif student. Alright, bagus.